I need one more season, one final chance to tank and get the #1 overall pick, and it is happening this season. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. We went into the 2026-2027 season expecting to at least somewhat compete. And let's just say after the start of last episode, I think it may already be time to throw in the towel. Our record is currently sitting 13, 22, and 3. Now, what I didn't realize is we may have the answer to all of our team's problems with one draft pick, and all it takes is one lucky win of the ping pong balls going our way. This is the year I'm getting the #1 overall pick, transforming my entire team and building around that player, and we will begin winning starting next season. But before we do, you know the drill. Let's get into our comments of the day. Also, I would like to say it is Friday, which means it is Franchise Friday. You don't need to ask when the next franchise mode will be in the comment section. It is going to be every Friday from this point forward. Our first comment comes from Road King, and this is the one that changed my life. He said, you need to tank this season again, get dead last, and try to get Landon DuPont. I have seen clips of Landon DuPont floating around. This guy is disgusting. He is the #1 franchise defenseman that we have needed all this time, and he is coming up in this draft. Literally, if you go to YouTube and type in Landon DuPont, the first couple things that pop up, yes, they're absolutely clickbait. They say, you've never seen a prospect like this, ... Scroll down a little bit. Landon DuPont might be one of the best prospects we've seen since the year 2000. What are these clickbait titles? Regardless, I am 100% buying into the hype, and we are getting Landon DuPont this episode. Next up, we have AJQD, who said the Sharks goalie was so heartbroken on that goal that he had to say a little prayer. If we could just roll the clip. I mean, shout out to Seth Friesen, goal of the year, an absolute nip that no other prospect in this league could ever do. Friesen, soon to be 99 overall, and the goalie, absolutely heartbroken. And last but not least, a nobody 12345. This guy has the comment of the day figured out. He said, if the Heat don't pull it together, Nash is gonna lace up himself. I tell you what, if we don't get the #1 overall pick, Rostislav Nashrov is leaving his job as a GM and getting back on the ice this instant. All right, so something good better happen here. As always, if you guys want to be featured as the comment of the day, leave your comments down below and I'll pick the best 3 out next episode. Also, our brand new Columbus Heat merch shop is now live. If you guys want the chance to rock what I'm wearing here, go and check it out in the link in the description below. We are selling out or almost sold out of a lot of sizes, so go and get it while you can. Taking a look at our draft class for the upcoming season, our scouts have done no work so far. I don't know what they're up to. Landon DuPont is #1 here. He is that franchise guaranteed defenseman that we need. I mean, sure, we could scroll down a little bit, find a decent defenseman here in Hagelin. It's just not the same. All right, this draft, no matter what, under any circumstance, I am going to trade my entire team away, all my draft picks away if I have to. We are getting Landon DuPont. All right, lock that in right now. Taking a look at the standings around the league, look at the Canadian teams. Toronto, Ottawa, Edmonton, and Vancouver leading the charge with the top 4. And if we could just slowly scroll all the way down to the bottom here, we will find the Columbus Heat, dead last, 33rd place in the league. All we have to do is keep this up. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't know what is going wrong with this team. Looking at our lineup, this is not a bad squad. The issue is we're just too well balanced. For example, our 4th line, I wouldn't mind having 77 to 79 overalls instead of having a bunch of 80s. There's no reason for us to have 2 84 overalls on our 3rd line. So as an example, let's take a look at Toronto since they're #1 in the league right now. This is what we are. 97? No wonder they're #1. Holy. So this is what we're striving to get to. I mean, okay, this is unbelievable. 97 overall Matthews. Marner's up to a 95 with Willie there to 93. So line 1, we need at least one, 90, 95 overall. I like the way this team is spread out with the 1 through 4 lines. You got your 80 overalls on line 4. Line 1, though, this is just nuts. I don't know if we will ever get there. Okay, you're telling me that Morgan Riley is a 90 overall 3 seasons later than in real life? That is nuts. But yeah, they also got Anderson. That's who I wanted to get last episode. And their goalie situation, they're rocking the 284s. Like, maybe goalies just do not matter at all. That is crazy. All right, so that's kind of what we have to strive to be. Last thing I want to do before we start simming and getting into the trade deadline is take a look at our upcoming expiring contracts. We need to first look at our unrestricted free agents here. We have Siplikov, who we absolutely need to re-sign. He has been disgusting for me. Appleton's a guy, depending on how much money he wants, could be a solid second line, third line center. Maybe we could move him over to wing if that makes sense. Zub, I would love to re-sign. We got him at a decent contract last season. It looks like he kind of fell off a little bit though, so we do need to watch that for the remainder of it. And then Evans has been disappointing. He's only an 81. He is not getting a lot of minutes, but still not where we want him to be, as well as Killorn there, who we can just throw away. He's been playing AHL or a healthy scratch. Friesen and Mercer are our last two. Friesen, he's going to be asking for and probably getting some big money, so we need to keep that in mind. But with some of these other contracts running out, I think we'll be able to make this work. If there is an opportunity to get a good first line center at the trade deadline, we'll take it. If we have to wait till the off season and maybe pick up a free agent or make a trade, then we will do that as well. Whatever makes most sense, because we still ultimately want to tank and get dead last by the end of this season. It is currently January 1st, 2027. We're going to go ahead and sim the next couple months, get us to the trade deadline, and see where this room takes us. If we happen to start winning games, I will pause this thing, adjust it on the fly. Here comes, okay. So we have a trade coming through here. My goal is just to get any defenseman that can help our team. We have Timmins for what, just 2 random third round picks. I actually don't hate this. He has a top 4D exact potential, so we can easily get him up to top 4, maybe make him into what, an 86, 87 overall, something in that range. There we go. We have accepted the trade. There's one trade done. Timmins, stop being anxious. All right, we're getting you some help. Good news is we are stringing together a lot. Okay, stringing together a couple losses. We got a couple wins in the mix as well. I went ahead and added Timmins to the lineup and actually sent White Cloud down. For whatever reason, White Cloud has been playing so bad. He's down to a 78 overall, so I just bumped him down for the time being. Okay, let's see if our scouts have actually done any work yet. No, our scouts have done nothing. Okay. Okay. They've found a couple down here, but for the most part, absolutely nothing. Okay. Honestly, I think we're at a good spot right now in terms of our tank. We're basically losing 3 to 4 games and then picking up 1 win. So at least the locker room is getting the chance to win a couple hockey games. It is better than losing 8 to 2 every game like we were last season. There's actually some close games in the mix. Boys, the tank is in. Things are going well here. Okay. We are dead last by a mile. There is no way that the ping pong balls are not falling in our favor right now. I tell you what, we are finally going to get that first overall pick. So Killorn's the main guy that is doing absolutely nothing with this squad, where he's currently getting paid $6-something million. He does have a 15 team no trade clause, but maybe if a miracle happens, we'll be able to trade this guy to a contender. He can get some 4th line minutes. I don't know. He's 37 years old. He's getting $7 million. This is a disaster. So please just find me one trade. I'll take anything at this point. Bag of pucks. No. Okay. Not a single trade in the entire league there for Killorn. Edmondson. I forgot about Edmondson. He should not be on our team. This is a guy we absolutely have to get rid of. Give me a Buffalo Sabres 4th rounder. Get Edmondson off my squad. He has been horrible. So goodbye. I had to do it. The locker room chemistry, like 4 things just popped on the top of the screen saying locker room chemistry went up. So that guy was toxic in the locker room. I tell you what, I think that's the only move we can really make prior to the trade deadline. I just don't want to be too stressed with the time and then miss out on some banger trade. So I went and got that done. Now we'll get into the actual trade deadline and see if we can acquire some defensemen or a first line center. That is all that we want. It's kind of weird because in general, I want to be selling off, but I also am looking for a defenseman. So I'm going to go with the conservative buyer. I think it could go either way. We'll see what happens. All right, here's some big names on the block right now. Vince Dunn, 1 year. He's only got his 1 year, $7 million. He is an 88 overall. Brodin there, an 88 as well. Troy Terry wouldn't be bad. I got to focus though. Okay, no more right wings, no more left wings. I always am picking them up. I don't know why. We have to focus. Boone Jenner, not a first line center, but you know, a good second, third line center. Provorov there at an 85. None of these guys are super interesting to me right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna select all the players that I'm really hoping to get rid of. I'll add White Cloud to the list. Killorn Horn, gonna be impossible to find a trade for him. His value is at the lowest of low, but I'm gonna go ahead and add these. Jake Evans, Samuelson, I wouldn't mind getting rid of. I'm gonna add all these guys, find a trade. No trades. I've got 8 players selected. There's no trades. Oh, is that for all of them? It might be for all of them. Hold on. So okay, if I just do Lazon here, we have 17 trade offers. Most of them are just 5th round. Oh, hold on. Top 60 exact. I'm not really interested in messing around with any more gambling. Like, I want a lock of a player. I need to stop having emotional attachment to my players that I've had 0 success with. You know what I mean? Like Dawson Mercer, good player. Don't get me wrong, but that's a guy that we can trade away and we can actually get some stuff for. Okay, not as much as I would have hoped here. Alexiev, he's 27 years old, 79 overall. That's not it, man. You know, Appleton's a player that I'm willing to part with as well. They're just offering 2nd and 3rd round picks. It's not enough, man. It's not enough. What about our newly signed Alex Ovechkin? We're gonna ask for a trade from him, and okay, we have one Utah second, and Marino in the mix. It's just, and it's not exciting. It is not exciting at all, actually. We still have Tuck on a 5-year contract too, and he's been getting better and better. So honestly, there might not be a trade for us today, which is fine. Mason McTavish, already a 91 overall. His value certainly high. He's got 5 years on his contract at 5.675 million. So I hit the find trade button while looking here at Mason McTavish, and they want a 2027 round 1, 2028 round 1, Lazon, and a 2027 round 7. If we could do this trade without giving up our 2027 round 1, this might be the greatest play of all time. So let's replace the 2027 round 1 with a guy like, I don't know, man. What about Dawson Mercer? Dawson Mercer gets it done, surely. Mason McTavish, 91 overall. Welcome to the Columbus. We were close there, boys. We were close. Look at the trade value line. The little bar, it's close. It is close. What if I toss in Tuck, who's also on a good contract? We get rid of the 7th. We make it a 2nd. I have unfortunately been moving around a lot of these picks as of recent. So what about a 2029 round 1? A 2029 round 1 as well as the 2028 round 1. We get rid of Tuck. It's essentially 2 first-round picks for Mason McTavish. Come on, man! Oh, Quentin Byfield. They want Holly, though, who we just got at 3rd. He was a 3rd overall pick, dude. I mean, this isn't bad. This is actually not a bad trade. Mercer, I'm fine with. He only has 1 year left. We're planning on getting rid of him. Holly, it's just basically Holly for Byfield. 1 for 1. 90 overall, 6.25 million with 3 years left. We can move him over to center. He'll be our first line center at a 90 overall, and all we're giving up is Holly, which is still a question mark. I mean, would I just want Holly to become Byfield? You know what I mean? Mercer, I'm fine with getting rid of. This is a crazy trade. We're hitting. Oh, Byfield, welcome to the Columbus Heat. At the deadline, we had 3 minutes left and I wasn't missing out on it. Quentin Byfield is now our first line center. And there we go. The trade deadline complete. I don't know, boys. Maybe I should have waited till the offseason free agency, but that contract is too good and he could get even better this season. So you know what? We will take that. All right. I had to say goodbye to my 3rd overall pick, but I would rather have a guaranteed first line center than a 3rd overall pick that we don't know how they're going to pan out. You know, we're trading a prospect for a lock, which I'm okay with. Nothing else really too exciting. We had like Ryan O'Reilly for Brett Burns, Romanov getting traded, Ristolainen getting traded. Nothing too crazy in here. You guys got to be honest with me in the comments. How dumb was that move? You know, sometimes you have that immediate regret. No, I think I'm actually okay with what we just did. It was a risky play, but we had to get a first line center and we did just that. There's no reason we should be finishing dead last. I know we still are going to, but this team is so much better. Is Byfield going to help our team too much to get us out of last place? That's the only thing I'm somewhat concerned with. I mean, we have Pellick here. Zub should be a little bit higher, but this team is not horrible. And then, okay, we are winning a lot of hockey games. Oh no, this is bad. This is really bad. Dude, we're winning the games by like, okay, we won by 4 and then lost by 5 back to back. Okay, the losses are starting to scroll in here. I'm gonna stop after this month and we'll get a kind of a better idea. Okay, I don't know why are our scouts not putting in work here? No scouts in the region. I don't have any Canadian scouts. I have 0 Canadian scouts. Hold on here. Any good scouts just happen to not have a job, you know, midway mark of the season, exactly when we need them. You know, the WHL scouts are not looking ideal. Our best one maybe a C-. Okay, but he only wants 100K a year, so you know what, Patrick, welcome to the team, buddy. Welcome to the team. Oh, this is really bad here, fellas. I'm just gonna advance a day or two here, see if Patrick joins our wonderful staff of scouts that we have, and then once he does, I don't know what that just said. I hope we got our boy Patrick. Oh man, it's just one of those days here, boys. It is just one of those days. Scout player, go ahead and give me. Okay, there we go, Patrick. There we go. Ooh, I like potential and comparison. Let's send him on a potential and comparison mission here. We have Madonna scouted at elite guaranteed. Let's go. We got the 4 binoculars with the medium potential. That is sick. That is good. But we need to make sure we get this #1 overall pick. I don't even want to think about not getting that pick. I'm not afraid to healthy scratch Byfield. I will resort to whatever we have to resort to if we start winning a couple. There's 2 losses in a row. Please keep it rolling here. Another loss. Let's go, boys. Come on. 3 more games. We got, you know, some bad opponents up, to be 100% honest. There's a huge win over the Ducks, a huge win over Columbus, and last game of the season. Let's just see. Before we look at it, I want to see what our chances of the #1 pick are. Say a quick prayer for me. We're gonna go to the entire league. I probably should have looked at it before this moment, but I kind of like the hype of this. All right, we're scrolling down to the bottom. Do we have the number? Oh no, 3rd worst team. Dude, it was that 3-win streak. That's the only difference. The 3-win streak. We're at 70. Washington Capitals at 67. We absolutely need to lose this last game, so I will tank my team. We're gonna put Byfield on line 4 just to 100% solidify it. This was a turn of events that I was not prepared for, boys. That is on me. We lose this game, Utah wins theirs. You know, we could drop down to 32. Usually the last place team doesn't get the pick anyways, so maybe this is a good thing. We will have to wait and see. Hey, Byfield, just 1 game, buddy. 1 game on the 4th line. That's all I'm gonna give you. We will sim the first period. We're down 3-0. Boys, I knew this team couldn't do it. I tell you what, I had full faith. Oh no, 3-2. Oh my gosh, there's no way. There is no way. 3-3. Listen, I could be toxic and jump into the game and purposely throw. That doesn't feel right, though. You know, we're going to let it play out. I'm going to sim the remainder of the game. We're going to a shootout. Or, oh, is this OT? We're going to OT, maybe a shootout. Oh, no. Oh, we did get the 1 point from the shootout. I just realized that could kind of hurt us. Maybe not. I don't know. It's good that we took the L, but that could have been better. Oh, no. We still got 3rd to last, which honestly, this is okay. In this game, it just feels like no matter how many times you finish last, you're not getting the 1st overall pick. Maybe 3rd to last is the answer that we've been waiting for. We'll go ahead and sim through the playoffs, see who's in the playoffs. First of all, here's the playoff situation. The Chicago Blackhawks are back in it. I still do not understand what that team did. Everything else looks relatively normal, actually. The Pittsburgh Penguins somehow back in it. I don't know if Crosby's still kicking, apparently, and their team's pulling it together. But yeah, soon this will be us. Not today, but soon. All right, we will sim our way through the playoffs. Let's see who our Stanley Cup champion is, and most importantly, see what the ping pong balls say. If I see us at #1, I tell you what, my entire day is going to have flipped around. All we need is one lucky bounce, one lucky draw. Draft class is done. Let's see what the final scouting report's looking like. We need to do some scouting here. Why do I not have a single look at the 3, 4, or 5 pick in this draft? Our franchise full binoculars, Landon DuPont. Obviously, that's who we're going for. We do have a gem, though. We have the gem. I still don't know what the gem thing is. We have it, though, with the #2 pick, which would be nice. You know, the ticket sales are not looking great still. Well, Nasher, we've decided that you are an integral part of our organization. 3.670 milli for the next 5 years. Let's go, boys. Oh, wait, could I actually leave? Oh, hold the phone here. Wait a second. I mean, Philly's offering me 5 million. I tell you what, that's kind of an interesting offer. Dude, I could just straight up leave the Columbus Heat and all of the mess of an organization that we have made and just jump ship. But you know what? Can I like ask for more money at least? Like, I got a 5 million offer here. How am I not taking that? Well, apparently we're going to stay with the Columbus Heat. Playoffs are complete. The Stanley Cup champs are your Colorado Avalanche with the Tucson Roadrunners there as the Calder Cup champs. Okay, I've not seen the ping pong balls pop up yet. I don't know what is our draft pick? The Columbus Heat have dropped from 3 to 4. Washington, of course, if we would have finished dead last, we would have gotten the 1 of 1. But I just had to pick up Quentin Byfield and turn my entire season around, stringing together 3 wins out of thin air that never should have happened. Nashville jumps from 6 to 2. And just like that, our hopes and dreams of getting DuPont down the drain. Now, where things could get interesting is maybe we make some trades. You know, I didn't do it for McKenna because I wanted to, you know, be realistic. They're not going to trade McKenna away. But for DuPont, maybe we'll make some moves, get rid of a previous draft pick, do what we have to do to get this guy at number 1. Maybe we can still make it happen. Oh, guess what, boys? We have the 4th pick, and I don't even know anything about this guy. Well, shout out to Emil Kurtz, our scout, who is doing absolutely nothing. What is happening? Well, it is official. It is absolutely impossible in NHL 25. It doesn't matter if you finish last, second to last, third to last. You are not going to win the draft lottery. We did everything in our power to make it happen. Yes, we might have made a mistake by adding Byfield to our team at the trade deadline. I should have waited till the end of the season. That one's on me. The way I look at it, we were taking the risk of making our team better at the cost of getting a guy like Byfield locked in at a good price before his value was too high. I don't think it was a horrible move. It just didn't work out this time. Next episode, we will continue our journey to get Landon DuPont. Our hope is not lost. If I have to trade away my number 3 overall pick from last season to get DuPont this year, I have to get rid of my entire team. We will make it happen. All right, that is the franchise player that I need to lead my decor. And next episode, it all begins. So stay tuned. Next Friday, Franchise Friday. It's all going down. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know how you think I did in the comments down below. Hit the video with a like, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1 milli and also on the road to a Stanley Cup. Coming soon to a Columbus Heat team near you. That's it for this one. See you boys next time, and peace.